Hello my dear children, we have studied chapter number 9. We have done the reading of the chapter The Secret Garden. In this video we will do the exercises. So you should be ready with your notebooks, books and pencils. Exercise A. Read the sentences and answer the question. Children, write down in your notebook neatly. Show me the door today, but I don't believe you know. Who spoke these words and to whom? Answer. Mary spoke these words to a pet robin. What had happened the previous day? The previous day, Mary found the key. What did the listener do upon hearing the speaker's words? The listener flew from his spray of ivy onto the top of the wall and sang a loud, lovely trill. What did the speaker see after this? The speaker saw the knob of the door, which was covered by the leaves hanging over it. Second, I am the first person who has spoken in here for 10 years. Where was the speaker? The speaker was in the secret garden. Who was watching the speaker? The robin was watching the speaker. What had the speaker seen all around and on the walls? The speaker had seen the rose bushes all around and the stems of climbing roses on the walls. Why was the speaker the first person to speak in there for 10 years? The speaker was the first person to speak in there for 10 years because the door of the secret garden was locked for the past 10 years. B exercise. First, what did the robin allow Mary to do when she saw him hopping about? The robin allowed her to draw closer to him and try to make something like robin sounds. How did Mary find the rusty key? Mary found the rusty key buried in the soil which had been dug up by a dog. What was Mary doing when she saw the robin again the next day? Mary was skipping round all the garden and round the orchards when she saw the robin again the next day. What made Mary notice the round doorknob with the lock? Mary noticed the round doorknob with the lock when suddenly the gust of wind swung aside, aside some loose ivy. How did Mary feel when she entered the secret garden? Mary felt very excited and surprised when she entered the secret garden. How did Mary know that the bushes were rose bushes? Mary knew they were rose bushes because she had seen a great many roses in India. Play with words. Read these sentences. Children, pay attention. Mary saw something buried in the soil. Take off your shoes or you will soil the carpet. Children, in both the sentences, the word soil is written and pronounced in the same way, but it had different meanings. In first sentence, the meaning is different, and in second sentence, the meaning of soil is different. So, such words that have same spellings and pronunciation but different meanings are called homonyms. So, question they can give: define homonyms, give example. So, your answer will be words that have the same spelling and pronunciation but different meanings are called homonyms. Exercise D. Fill in the blanks with the correct homonyms from the box to match the meanings. Novel, remote, match, bow, paste, bank. First one, A part, a small thin stick of wood used to light a fire. Match. A game where teams compete with each other. Match. Second, A part, a place of business where people keep money. Bank. The side or edge of a river where land begins. Bank. Third, a decorative knot of ribbon tied on a gift. Bow, a simple weapon used for shooting arrows. Bow. Next, a device for operating an appliance from a distance. As you use a remote for your TVs, remote. Far away and hard to read, remote areas. A very long story in the form of a book. Novel. Something very new and different. Novel. To stick or fix something using glue. Paste. A soft, wet substance made by mixing various things. Paste. Read this sentence. Mary heard a chirp and a twitter. The words chirp and twitter refer to the sounds made by the robin. Now children, these two sounds, chirp and twitter, they are the sounds made by the robin. Exercise E. Match the animals with their sounds. Write it in your notebook. They have given the animals and their sounds. We have to match them. So this question, children, you will do in your notebook. So dear children, you will make two columns, animals, and in this column sounds. First, bears, they growl, growl. Camels, grunt. Dolphins, click. Seals, bark. Hyenas, laugh. Lambs, bleat. Owls, hoot. Pigeons, coo. Spellings. Dear children, in this exercise F, they have given this sentence. In sentence, we have to identify the misspelled word and we have to rewrite the sentence correctly. So this also you will do in your notebooks. I will write the wrong word and the correct word. So you will note down in your notebook. Dear children, in first sentence, two words are misspelled. First is excitement. This is the wrong, incorrect spelling, and correct spelling excitement is EXCITEMENT. And second, guardian, wrong, incorrect spelling, and correct spelling is GUARDIAN, guardian. And in second sentence, again two words are misspelled. Difficult. This is incorrect. And correct spelling is DIFFICULT. Then challenge, incorrect spelling, correct spelling CHALLENTE, challenge. And in third sentence, wilderness, incorrect, correct spelling is WILDERNESS, wilderness. Then survival, incorrect, correct spelling is SURVIVAL, survival. In fourth sentence, opportunity, wrong spelling, correct OPP, ORTUNITY. Then mischief, wrong, correct MISCHIEF. Then fifth, achievements, wrong, correct spelling ACHIEVEMENTS, achievements. Then appreciated, wrong, correct APPRECIATED, appreciated. In sixth, chocolates, wrong, correct CHOCOLATES. Then received, wrong, RECEIVED. Seventh, believes, wrong, BELIEVES, believes. Discipline, wrong, correct DISCIPLINE, discipline. Success, wrong, SUCCESS, success. Eighth, vegetable, wrong, VEGETABLE, vegetable, correct. Maintained, wrong, Correct. maintained. Maintain. Children, we will do grammar fun. Read these sentences. Be attentive, dear children. The gust of wind swung aside some loose ivy. Some loose ivy was swung aside by the gust of wind. My dear children, these both sentences have the same meaning. Okay. In the first sentence, the gust of wind is the subject that performs the action. Such a sentence is said to be in active voice. In second sentence, some loose ivy, it takes place of the subject. In the first sentence, the gust of the wind was the subject. Now some loose ivy take place, the subject, and receives the action of the verb. And the gust of the wind, which was the subject in the active voice, has moved to the end of the sentence, and the word by has been added before it. This sentence is in passive voice. Clear, children? Exercise G. Rewrite these sentences in the active voice. First, the gardener was stung by a scorpion. Now we have to change into active voice. Answer will be a scorpion stung the gardener. Then number 2, the milk bottles were carried by Vibhu. Vibhu carried the milk bottles. The plants were watered by Subha. Subha watered the plants. All the windows were opened by Kulbir. Kulbir opened all the windows. The garbage was taken out by Hemant. Hemant took out the garbage. We were taught by Mr. Sani today. Mr. Sani taught us today. Exercise H. Use these groups of words to make sentence. Now they have given group of words. We have to make a sentence in the passive voice. You may have to change the tense of the verbs. When we make the passive voice, we have to change the tense also. Read children also with me. First, Pallavi finds grandpa's glasses. Homi invite the children. Shivani make these greeting cards. Jayanti write the story in 2 days. Anurag find the car keys. The principal declare a holiday. Now we will write the sentence in the passive voice. Number 1, grandpa's glasses were found by Pallavi. Number 2, the children were invited by Homi. Number 3, these greeting cards were made by Shivani. Number 4, the story was written by Jayanti in 2 days. Number 5, the car keys were found by Anurag. Number 6, a holiday was declared by the principal. So my dear children, you have seen that we have changed the tenses also. Is that so? So children, I hope that you must be doing your work properly in your books and notebooks. With this, we have finished our chapter, and my dear children, revise the chapter, do all the exercises in your book and in your notebooks neatly, and learn each and everything that we have studied. May God bless you all. Thank you.